Welcome to Yildiz Readings 5D, a place in which we cover astrology, psychic updates, as well as the twin flame path. I do come to you live on Fridays, and if you do click the bell, you get the updates by zodiac sign and more. And very importantly, we do have new hubs opening early in 2022 and beyond. Galaxy Pub for information content, as well as the Age of Aquarius magazine. So without further ado, let's get into the update for your zodiac sign. And if you need to see me live, as I mentioned, live on Fridays. Gemini, welcome back. We are here to do your mid-month read. I have pulled your cards and I wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if I don't see you again before 2022. Now, I am live weekly regardless, so you'll see me for those. Okay, now from the book, we have actually pulled the cards and I'm going to read the crowning energy. The rest of it I'm going to psychically channel. And then at the heart of it, to sum it up, we're going to pull another card and I'm going to channel it as well as read from the book. What I am seeing is at the moment where you're coming to, I do see some heavy surprises, but I definitely feel, especially with the transits, you're very busy. Your mind's a bit cluttered at the moment, so you feel like you've got to do everything. And when we have, heavy schedules, we're really trying to cram things. I don't know why I'm getting almost headaches. You may need to declutter some of the mind, okay? It's time to defrag, dolls. It's time to get to a point where we get on top of the things we need to so we can rest and recoup, so we can go into that Venus mode. We're going to have Venus going retrograde. And the shadow energy was already happening at the beginning of the month, but it is really kicking off by mid-month. So the card from the deck, okay, Divination of the Ancients, if you want to get the guide, the deck. If your days are filled with aimless activity and your head is filled with pointless internal chatter and inconsistent plans, stop a while and turn down the volume. While you give into rest and silence, you are more likely to hear the information your guides are trying to give you. A lot of times when we get to a space where we're going at 100 miles an hour, nothing makes sense. It gets messy, especially because we've had eclipses. We're having the North Node shift. It's leaving your home sign and moving into the energy of Taurus. So yes, this month that could be coming for you. And a lot of you might have felt it towards the beginning of the month. So yes, those headaches, it's going to be 12th house. Those creative energies, it's almost like that self-worth value, which is ironic because you literally do have Virgo as the crowning energy. I was like, okay, what's this about? And it's our thoughts, it's our actions, it's things we have to do. It's also your health, your well-being. You are good enough. Again, Venus on the mind. You could be thinking about love. You could be thinking about your projects. All the things you're thinking is becoming overwhelming. While you give it into rest of silence, you are more likely to hear the information your guides are trying to give you. As you try to ascertain what you should or should not do, use your own head rather than accepting the first piece of advice you are given, and that includes me, okay? Think logically, as it is time to rely on good old-fashioned common sense. Stability in your life is required. So make concrete plans, seek expert advice, and research carefully what you need to do, what you need to know to be certain about what your next move is. If you do so, the outcome will be successful without a doubt. The chatter of my mind is din, so I'll meditate, journey within, surrender to silence and listen well to guide who waits with truth to tell. Practice meditation and quiet the mind. Prayer will also help you in your knowing. Retreat. Monitor your thoughts carefully. Listen to your guides. Don't dive straight into a situation. Make sure you are certain of the facts. Certainty will prevail. Now, the one thing I can say on a separate astrological level is that Venus will be going retrograde. So that has exactly been the advice I have been giving my patrons and my soul tribe here, is that with Venus retrograde, it's our value. It's the things we do. It's money. It's love. It's really wanting everything to be very safe. And again, with Uranus and Taurus and the North Node moving there, what's going to happen is Taurus is wanting stability. Taurus is wanting something to depend on, and we all want that. And with changing times, Uranus and Taurus is going to show us that change can happen and we still can be stable. And it's going to show us how we can do that. That's within our love life. That's the way we, turn corners and deal with things. And it's also really slowing down at times and saying, okay, I'm wanting certainty, then why am I putting pressure on myself to rush? And I feel between now and March is really a great time to be looking at that Capricorn energy, what to get rid of, what to keep. And it's not to make brash decisions right now, it's to really live in it. Again, remember the book. It said trust your guides. Now, I do feel it's almost like you're looking at the past and you're like, what were you passionate on? Where is that flame? Where is that spark? Some of you could feel really burnt out. Others of you, it can be relating to a direct individual and you're thinking very heavy on them at the moment. Now, again, dreams, it's very 12th house. Don't get stuck in your head. Know that things are going to be fine. You're having integration and upgrade. You're very tired. Many of you just want some peace and quiet and you're really wanting to connect in with nature. Now, this card came up last month and it's really talking about the need to be in nature, the need to connect to earth, the need to connect to your inner soul. And I feel in a sense you're wanting to move. And sometimes when there's resistance or there's fatigue and doors aren't opening, we can sort of feel we're going nowhere. For some of you, I do feel a loved one on the other side is actually coming through and they're with you at this time. They want you to know that you're not alone. They also want you to burst out into this world in a grand form. I hear something to do with the creative project that you're thinking about as well, very separately. And this has been a loud message that has been coming through for the last 2 months for your zodiac. And so it feels divinely guided that I'm mentioning this at this point. I do feel really moving between now and 2022, which stay tuned. I will be doing videos based on what to anticipate for your zodiac sign. And especially you can look at your Venus, you can look at your sun and rising. Now, what I'm seeing is you're trying to bring this new authenticity through, right? And in the heart, it's like you've got this wealth of knowledge, you've got this wealth of wisdom, and you want to be on purpose in life. You want to have fun, you want to be happy, you want to have love in your life, but you also want that creativity and success. And it's like this, again, defragging I keep hearing. There's something you're wanting to achieve, but it's like you're second guessing yourself. And I feel at the moment, maybe it's not to rush in, but it's to know that you are good enough and you do have this in the bag. And it's funny because 12th house can be the house of meditation, the house of spirituality. It can be the house of our undoing. But it's more so from a point of view of thinking that we're in lack when really we're the full cup. And I feel psychologically, the reason this is happening to all of us, and including you, is because we're going to have Venus retrograde in Capricorn. And Capricorn is being in the place of Pluto. It's like, it's rotten, it's gone, let's get rid of it. It's saying, no, how can we shift things about? How can we get something out of the darkness? And we can see, that energy coming through there. And you can possibly look all the way back to 2013. Almost 8 years ago. There's a lot of subjects really relating to 8 years ago. It's like this rewiring at the moment. You can have people and I'm feeling this person from the past is coming back, but you're kind of really wanting to get advice. Some of you, both with you and a love interest, there's a plan. This can already be coming through now, or it's to come, but it's like you're going to need to map how that's going to happen, and I feel you're going to have to juggle quite a bit. Now, with that juggling, I feel it's achievable. I do feel it's the birthing pains of this new beginning. But it does feel that there's destiny waiting for you. And, be it it's with this person. And I do really feel that. Especially very heavily so they're saying. I'm seeing Sagittarius and I'm seeing Aquarius on this card. Which is ironic because we are going to be having, by the time we move into January, Mercury retrograde in Aquarius. So I'm seeing this time frame's really important for you. And I also feel when it does come to destiny, it's like what they're saying is, yes, planning is important. Accept changes. If there's resistance and doors aren't opening right away, don't take it personal. because you are good enough. And I do feel your creative idea, there can be some delays in January, but again, those delays or those blockages that do come through, I almost feel like they're going to give you a major solution and it's going to make you that much more wealthy. That's what I'm hearing. So it's like it's a key to it, and it's unlocking, and it's going to move. Now, those of you that have started a new job, we do need to be extremely patient through that process, and especially at this point, I do see you cramming quite a bit, but I also see a major plan being forged. And I don't know why I get this secretive energy. This secretive energy is almost like don't tell anyone. And I think whatever this is, it's either top secret. This could be your idea. This could be this romantic connection. It can be secret liaison. It just feels secret. And it's because you're wanting to protect it. And I feel this energy is quite protected. The other thing I was gauging, and it has been coming through for a bit, but they're kind of guiding me now to, really discuss this with you. It's because you're trying to protect yourself. So, you're being very cautious about who you tell what you do. There's a lot of chemistry and power in this connection. There's a lot of things shifting. It's just very secretive. Yeah. You're trying to read the signs. I do feel at the foundation there's someone that has a bit of bad juju on you. Yeah, it's like you're being protective. You're being protective of you, yours. This can be a creative idea. Some of you, if you're having this resistance moving towards New Year's Eve, this is probably the one New Year's Eve would honestly say just stay home. I know a lot of us wanting to go out, but because we're going to have Uranus and Taurus go direct as of the first day of the month, few Taurus links to your 12th house. You may be getting a hangover, and especially because Jupiter's moving into Pisces, you just really want to be looking after yourself. I do feel you're going to have some foresight. I also feel I'm hearing the term very superstitious, like somebody is literally a bit like this come through before, jealous of you at the minute, and it's like they've got the gers on you, which we call it the evil eye. Push it back. Push it back. Okay, now it's funny. I'm getting that there is a lock and key. I'm getting that there is two hearts when they're not together, they feel apart. I'm hearing something to do with the marriage, and I'm hearing the term till death do we part. I do feel, again, the Akashic records kept coming through. We're going to get into the extension. We're going to dig deeper. I'll finish channeling this bit and then we'll get into it because I feel there's so much more to tell. What I'm sensing is there is a contract between you and this individual. Now, I do feel this is a past life connection. And I'm almost feeling you and they have something that each other gave to each other. It could merely just be the heart, but I do feel it's the key to it. Now, I would do a bit of a gin removal because I am sensing that at the foundation, your guides are protecting you, but I also feel you need to keep away from drama at the minute. I do feel this nurture. It's almost like you want to protect yourself. If you want to ask any super chat questions, join us on Friday. Otherwise, we're going to get into the extension and we're going to dig deeper into what these subjects are. Number one, I do feel somebody watching you. The other is how this individual... I don't have a bad feeling about this romantic partner. Surrounding issues, yes, but not the romantic partner. I also want to check in further with what's going on around you. If you want to join us, come through. The link is below. Listen to the end and I'll give you all the updates. See you Fridays. The link for the Members Hub is directly below. We also do have additional videos coming. Galaxy Pub is launching early 2022. Anything spiritual, the subjects covered on that channel. Very separately, we have the Age of Aquarius. Now, you can go onto the website. The VIP list is there. And when it's ready to launch, I will give you those updates. Bookings online and webinars as well. Live every Friday at 10 a.m. on the main platform. And 3 sessions a month at $11 in the Twin Flame Hub. Do keep an eye on the community tab because I am automating posts and giving you updates for the moon energies by zodiac sign. Love and light. I will see you throughout the week, both live and for your zodiacs. Take very good care, and I'll see you on the other side.